Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be getting ready here in Japan. So if you guys want to get ready with me and learn how I got this makeup look, then just continue watching. Okie dokie, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm first going to use primer, of course. I brought the Bare Minerals Blemish Remedy Prep Gel. I'm almost out of this, so I might go look for a primer or something. The first couple of days, like, I broke out when we flew here. And the thing with me, my skin actually clears up when I travel. I think it's because I'm not stressed and I don't know, I feel like more relaxed. Like, I was breaking out a lot on my forehead and the bumps are like slowly going away. So I feel like at the end of this trip my skin will probably be a lot more clearer. This primer is nice. I don't really fuss over primer, so I just bring whatever. But this one, when you first apply it, it's really cooling and it's like nice to have it when it's really humid out. So the foundation I brought with me is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. This is my holy grail foundation. This is what I always use and it's my favorite. I just love how my skin looks in it. It's like medium to full coverage. I also brought the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation, but I haven't even used that since I've been here. I've only been using this. I just think the shade matches me really nicely as well. I've talked about this so much. It is really pricey, but it's a foundation that I would actually repurchase again. And then taking a beauty sponge to blend that all in. And then for concealer, I am using the Ofra Derma Tones Concealer. This is the only concealer I have right now that I actually like and that doesn't crease under my eyes. I did purchase the Tarte Shape Tape before I left, so when I get back home, I think it would be delivered by then. I don't know. It's kind of, kind of sketchy because I didn't get a confirmation from Tarte saying that my order has been shipped, and I probably will do a review on that just because it's so hyped up, you know. And since this is a get ready with me like Japan edition, I thought I would share some of my thoughts about Japan, stuff that I've noticed, how the culture is different from back at home. So the first thing is that it's super clean here. Like, when you go out in the streets, like right now we're in Tokyo, which is the city. Usually cities are really dirty, there's rubbish on the floor. There is no rubbish here, like nothing. But the weird thing is there is no rubbish bins. Like, you don't see rubbish bins often, and it's just so weird. How do they keep it so clean with no rubbish, with no rubbish bins? I'm pretty sure there's like a reason why. Maybe they just keep it in their bags and take the rubbish home, or I don't know what they do. But seriously, it's like so clean for a city, but they don't have any rubbish bins. Like back at home in New Zealand, there's like a rubbish bin like within every 50 meters or something, you know? It's just so weird. I mean, it's a good thing, but there's just no rubbish bins. Now I'm taking my RCMA No Color Powder and I'm going to use this to set my under eyes and pretty much the T-zone of my face. Do you hear the ambulance? There's like an ambulance every single morning. So my boyfriend is actually sleeping like right there. That's why I'm not like screaming with enjoyment, you know. I am very excited to be here, but you know, he's still sleeping and I literally just woke up as well, so. And I'm also gonna set the rest of my face with the Wet n Wild Cover All Pressed Powder. I just use a little of this. I don't use too much because I usually use the RCMA No Color Powder to bake the rest of my face. I kind of use this to set my face and to brush off the bake. And guys, I'm literally sitting on the floor filming this, okay? And I'm in a squat mode kinda. I'm sitting on my pillow on the floor because this room is really tiny. This is our first like Airbnb here in Tokyo. We have 3 other Airbnbs we're staying at. This one was the most expensive one and it's the smallest one out of all the ones that we booked, which is really weird. Maybe this area is just like expensive and bougie. Okay, base is on. So this is like the base I use all the time when I'm like gonna take photos or if I'm filming. Like, this is like my go-to base, and because I'm vlogging while I'm here and I'm taking photos, I just want my face to look good. Even though like pretty much towards the end of the day, like I already sweated everything off. Okay, so base is done. I think I will do my brows off camera just because it takes me like, I don't know, I just need concentration when I do my brows. So I'll be right back. So now that my brows are on, my eyes are primed, we are going to move on to eyeshadow. The palette that I brought with me is the Juvias Place Nubian palette, and it's all I've been using. I also brought the Yes Please palette by Colourpop, and then the Desi X Katie The Girls palette, just for some shimmer shades, just cause, and it's just so pretty. I just wanted to bring it with me. The only shade that I've been using in the Yes Please palette is the matte white to set down my eye base. Other than that, I don't know why I haven't been reaching for it too much. I just really like the Nubian palette a lot. I just think the colors are really nice. The transition shades are just good for like everyday wear, because every time I use a Yes Please palette, I always take it to like a dramatic look, and it's just so hot here. I don't want to wear too much eye makeup, even though I do wear a lot of makeup overall. I just like this palette a lot. I've been just using the matte shades, so these two, the dark chocolate brown and the deep chocolate brown. I've been getting a video request comments about doing a video on what's in my travel bag kind of video, what's in my makeup bag. So here I am just showing you guys what I brought. It's honestly just like my everyday products that I use when I film. Like it's nothing new, I've shown it before. But anywho, I'm gonna take these two shades here, which are the transition shades, and I'm gonna put that as my transition. So continuing on about the difference between Japan and my homeland, New Zealand. So what I've noticed is that when you go shopping, the customers are very trusting. So what they do when you go up to pay, they show you how much it is, and then you put the money on a tray, and then they'll pack the stuff that you bought and then give you the bag first, and then they'll take the payment. Usually back at home, like, no girl, like you pay first and then you get your stuff. It's just very trusting. It's very, like, everyone's just really kind here. Every day I've been wearing a backpack. I'm not scared that someone's gonna zip up my bag and like take my stuff, because back at home I'm very paranoid when it comes to that stuff, like, because you really never know what's gonna happen. But here I don't feel like that. I feel very safe, and it's just that vibe, you know. They're very trusting. They give you the stuff first. Like that's so different to me. Oh, and another thing, when you're talking to like customer service or something like that, me and Harry both are not Japanese. We do watch a lot of anime. I feel like Harry picks up Japanese really easily, because maybe it's similar to Korean, I don't really know. Like I cannot pick up another language really easily. Like I watch a lot of anime and I know like the basics, but they speak so fast, and then when we say like we're like, oh sorry, can you speak in English, they still continue speaking in Japanese. Like I'm not mad about it or anything, like I'm not being disrespectful, I'm just stating what has happened. Like even though they probably can't speak English, they'll just continue speaking in that fast pace of Japanese. Me and Harry went to Korea probably like 4 years ago when we first started dating. I don't know, I just felt like speaking to the people there was a little bit easier, because once they know that you don't speak their language, they will start like speaking fob English, which is even better because I can kind of understand, because my mum is fob, so like I have that experience trying to understand fob English. I'm not mad about it, it just makes things a little bit harder, but you know, I get it. But for me, if someone came to New Zealand and they're a foreigner and they couldn't speak English, I wouldn't continue speaking like fluent English. I was speaking like fob, like this is where you go, this is where you should be, like, you know. So I got that transition on, and then next I will take my favorite Morphe brush if I can find it. So next I'll take my Morphe M433 and I'll take this chocolate shade. Usually I'll put this, like what I've been doing for the past couple of days, I'll put it on my inner third, but I feel like I'm just gonna put it all over my lid. And then also another thing that's really cool about Japan is that everyone is so fashionable here. I feel like everyone in New Zealand, they dress so casually, and I'm the one that's all glammed up and dressed up. It makes me feel really awkward. But here, you can dress up, no one will look at you, no one cares. Like the atmosphere for fashion is amazing and I love it. And their style here, it's very cute but still classy but still fashionable. Yeah, the fashion here is just really nice. I feel like you can really be yourself, wear whatever you want, and you won't get judged by it. Like no one really cares. Another thing is, no one cares about you, you know? Not like in that sense. It's like, they won't ask like, oh hey, how are you? When you go somewhere. Like usually in New Zealand they'll be like, hey, how are you? Shake your hand, ask your name, yada yada yada. But here everyone's just like, yeah, get what you want and get. And I like that because I'm introverted AF. So yeah, that's just a lot of things I've been noticing is really different, and I just love that, how the culture here is so different, and around the world it's different, but at the end of the day everyone sees the same sky, sees the same sun, you know, it's crazy. Also, you guys would have seen my first vlog that would have went up last Friday. I'm filming this on Tuesday and it's going up on Friday, and yeah, so when you guys see this video, it'll be a week later. I just want to give myself some time to have enough time to edit. I don't want to rush myself editing. Hope you guys have been enjoying the vlog. I did say in that vlog that it was really hard to get used to the trains. We've actually gotten really used to it now, and it's only like day 4. And also, since we're here in Japan, we're not just staying in Tokyo. So after this on Friday, we're actually going to Hiroshima for 2 days. Then we're going to Osaka and Kyoto for like 5-ish days, and then we're coming back to Tokyo towards the end of our stay. Also, I'm talking so much, I'm not even doing my makeup, but I wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the, you know, well wishes for a safe flight, and you know, just you guys wishing me the best, to have fun and all that kind of stuff. Like it's seriously so nice. And like, since I'm a smaller channel, I didn't really expect that response, but it was like seriously so nice, and it made me feel so good. And we did have a safe flight, as you guys would have seen in the vlog if you guys did see it. I'm gonna take this brush I always use under my eyes, and I'm just gonna take the warm chocolate brown and just run that all over my lower lash line. But yeah, now I'm using Inglot Gel Liner. This is like my favorite. I'm like gonna hit pan on this like real soon, but yeah, it's my favorite gel liner ever. Okay, so I did my wing liner off camera just because I had to go to like the big mirror and do it. But now I'm going to be taking this ColourPop Cream Gel Liner. It's like in the pencil form. This one is called Honeydew. Honeydude? Yeah, Honeydude. And I'm going to put this on my lower lash line just to open up my eyes a little bit. Sometimes I like to put black in there and just make it look more smoky. But for everyday wear, I like to do this. And I love this kind of shade. It's just like a skin tone color. Now I'm gonna curl my lashes. Oh, and also another thing with my eyelids on this trip, I don't even know what is going on. Usually this eye is the one that has like triple eyelids, and this one doesn't. Now they have switched over, and now this one has no eyelid. Like, girl, what you want me to do? Now for mascara, I'm gonna use the Milani Lash Trifecta. I mentioned this in the favorites, and I really do enjoy this. So the bronzer I brought is the Too Faced Bronze and Powerless bronzer, just because I kind of just want to finish this up and, like, you know, finish this whole pan using an angled brush. Next up is blush. I'm using the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Mellow Wine. Also, if you guys have recommendations of where to go eat, I feel like that's been one of our biggest struggles, is finding where to eat. I have places down that I want to go to, like novelty kind of cafes, like the Alice in Wonderland Cafe, the Quiet Monster Cafe. Leave in the comments down below. That would be really helpful. It's been really hard finding places. Like, we will Google it, but we don't know if it's good or not. So we've tried Ichi Ramen. We've tried Genki Sushi, which is the sushi place where like you order it and then it like gets delivered to you, which is so futuristic and it's freaking amazing. And we've also tried the crepes at Harajuku. I'm gonna use my highlighter, the Becca Opal highlighter. I think this highlighter is too dark for me, is what I've been noticing. I did pick up another highlighter from 3 Concept Eyes, but I want to use that in a video, like kind of like a first impressions. Yeah, I feel like Opal is a little too dark for me, which is weird because I've always loved this highlighter, and I don't know, only now I'm realizing maybe it's a little too dark. Because when I look forward, you can't see it, and I feel like that's when you know it's a little bit too dark. So I'm not going to put too much on my skin. And I'm gonna start prepping my lashes. The only lashes I brought with me are Whiplash from Socialeyes. I have like another 3-pack since I am here for a long time. I love these, but I don't know why. They look just so fake when I put them on. I don't know why. Like, I never had this problem before. Maybe they changed it a little. I'm not too sure, but I really wish I bought Ravishing instead. I'm just using my duo glue just to put the lash glue on. This does take a while for it to get tacky. That's why I like to do it first and then like do something else, like put my lipstick on or whatever, and then I'm gonna put on my lip color. So I'm gonna use More Creamer Please by Dose of Colors, which is the Desi X Katie collab, and it's just like a really warm orangey nude, and I love it. Even though it's a lipstick, it's not as long wearing. I feel like this is very easy to reapply. I always take this with me in my backpack just so I can retouch up on. I feel like my glue is still getting tacky. Now I'm gonna take my braid out. This is something I always do when I'm back at home. I don't wash my hair every day, but when I do, I always wash it at night. So before I go to sleep and it's a little bit damp, I usually would put my hair in a pigtail. Today I picked one because I didn't want it really crimped and like curly. I just wanted it to be a little bit wavy, so I just put it in one. If you want it more like defined, put it in two. And that's what I usually do even when I'm back at home, because I just can't be stuffed doing my hair in the morning because I'm already running late because I take so much time on my makeup. And as you can see, it just comes out. And your hair's like pretty much done. You can just like, you know, brush it a little and then you're out the door. So yeah, I'm gonna fix that once I put my outfit on and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's put these lashes on now. And then the last step that I do, I take this eyelash color that I've mentioned in the favorites. I will use this just to mesh my real and fake lashes together. And this, guys, is the completed makeup look. I hope you guys did have fun watching and getting ready with me. If you did, I had so much fun filming this, just talking about Japan, everything like that. If you did enjoy watching, please give this video a thumbs up for me, and also subscribe if you haven't already, and leave your comments down below of your recommendations if you guys have traveled here before. Like I said, we are gonna head to Hiroshima, Osaka, and Kyoto, and we're coming back again to Tokyo later, so leave all your recommendations down below. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I got to say. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!